Hello, smart people. Nice to see you back. And I today want to talk about the books that I purchased last weekend when we went to Berlin. So just as I promised, I am going to talk about the books that I got there. So first things first, we went to the bookstore that is called Do You Read Me? And it's a beautiful bookstore of well-curated books on art, food, culture, art history, fashion, all the things that we love. And there I got the book that actually, it's been on my list for a while, and it's called What About Activism? You see it's not unpacked yet, but yeah, I'm glad to have it in my collection. It's about the art that we consider as activist art. Sometimes it's a performance, sometimes it's a happening, but yeah, you can use the term activist art or activism for that. So this is an interesting topic, and I'm glad I got it. Then we went to Dussmann, which is, I think, is the biggest and the most famous bookstore in the city center in Berlin, and there I got all books that are Penguin editions from Penguin Publishing House. So the first one is the History of Philosophy, and it's not that small, and as you see, I continue to explore philosophy and philosophical subjects for my own sake, for my personal reasons, as well as for research, for life. And it's very important, especially when you study art history and contemporary art specifically, to dive into more philosophical questions. So why not with that book? I also got the book from D.W. Winnicott. It's a psychoanalyst who wrote the book on, as you see, children and family. So the child, the family, and the outside world is, I guess, a modern classic of how we deal with the parenthood. And again, it's the topic of my own interest, but as well, it's interesting to see how artists reflect on the motherhood, parenthood, childhood, and how it, is in relation with our current society. So it is also quite important. And I also got these two little babies. One is Andy Warhol Fame. It's an excerpt from his writings on fame, obviously, and Gertrude Stein on food. I think it's her, I'm not sure what it is actually. I thought it's an essay, but it doesn't look like. Maybe it's just, her little notes on that. So we'll see about that, and it's an addition to my already existing little collection of these little books. Again, I don't have many of them. Some people, as far as I know, got the whole collection. It's like 50 books in total, but I only have 5 now. So I've got Betty Friedan, The Problem That Has No Name. It's a feministic piece of writing. Susan Sontag on Camp, Notes on Camp. Wonderful. And Allen Ginsberg, Television Was a Baby, Crawling Toward the Death Chamber. That was a difficult for me one, because I'm really not good with poems, and especially with the English poems. I mean, of course, I studied Russian literature and Russian poetry at school, but not American, or for that matter, English. But anyways, that was a nice experience. So I got 2 little more books from the Penguin Modern collection. So this is what I got. Again, it's not a lot of books, and I didn't want to carry a lot of them from Berlin all the way to Bonn. And anyways, I think I will stop at this point. Of course, you will see all this footage from those bookstores. Again, I've missed a lot. I mean, I wanted to go to many bookstores, and for example, there is one that my friends in Berlin recommended me. It's called St. George Bookstore, or something like that, and it's located in Prenzlauer Berg. So I wanted to go there because it's a bookstore of secondhand books in English, and it's they're not expensive, they're quite cheap. So I really wanted to go there. Unfortunately, I didn't have time, but next time certainly. So yeah, and I I want to try from the next video a very common booktube format, which is the books that I read in the previous month. So you can expect from me the books, or me rambling about the books that I read in October. I got a problem with them actually, because two of them were historical books, and they were on the history of Berlin. I think I showed you the book that I got from the library, and another one is about the monuments of the Second World War. I enjoyed that greatly, however I got a few questions and yeah, criticism, I guess. Yeah, I am quite a critic. I got some problems with that. But anyways, we'll see how it goes in the next video. I hope you enjoyed my little book haul, and whenever you're in Berlin, just take this opportunity and go indulge you with these beautiful books that you can find in Berlin. Anyways, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!